make sure I get everything complete. Green. Wait, do they have any more colors? Well, green, blue. I'll do blue. No, I'll do green. I normally do green. Gotta make sure everything is paid for. What shall we do today? Red or blue? Red, blue. I gotta make sure I stay focused. Gotta get my college paid for. It's a lot that goes into college. That first year is gonna be the ground year, the foundation year. But I haven't started yet. And I gotta make sure everything is in place. So I gotta make sure I stay prayed up. Oh yeah, I gotta read my Bible for today. Oh yeah, let me do this before I start. Oh yeah, welcome everybody. I had my camera off. I had to do something before I started. Well, I was supposed to do it as soon as before I started, immediately, but I'll do it now. I had to read my Bible for today, so let me do it. I was reading on live stream. Job chapter 36. Yo, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. If you're new here, like the video, subscribe. Let me know what y'all would like to talk about. But for me, I live stream every day. This is day number 4 of consecutively live streaming every single day. I took a break, but I'm back now. And so if y'all are new here, thanks for stopping by. Let me know how y'all day been going so far. Let me know if y'all prefer red or blue. Me, I prefer red. But right now, I said I was gonna read my Bible today, so I gotta make sure that I read before I forget, because I'm on a daily regimen. I'm gonna start getting up early soon. I got college that's about to start, so y'all about to see a whole lot of live streams. I'm gonna be in a different oasis. Y'all say red? I say red as well. But I'm gonna be in a different oasis soon. This is my original spot. So if you ever want to look back at my previous live streams, you can. I make regular videos, YouTube shorts, and live streams as well. But yeah, usually I talk about anything and everything. The only thing I don't do, I don't cuss. And yeah, but I'll talk about anything. So if y'all hear anything, let me know. But right now, I'm just about to read my verse for today. Y'all can stay while I read, but I just got to make sure I read something out of the Bible for today. And I'm gonna read tonight as well, but just for right now, I got to make sure I don't forget. But we got everybody in here. But yeah, y'all know YouTube, it's like YouTube is the app, but Twitch is catching up. So I don't know if YouTube will have more concurrent viewers than Twitch, but YouTube is my app that I like to go to all the time. But Job chapter 36, verse 25. All humanity has seen it. Mortals gaze on it from afar. How great is God beyond our understanding? The number of his years is past finding out. Yeah, that's heavy. But yeah, I read that for now. Thanks for the subscription, everybody. So red is in the lead right now. Blue has not got a vote yet. I can't believe it. But everything is going according to plan. I'm gonna be focused every single day, and it's about to be interesting. So I figured out the rules, and I gotta make sure that everything goes accordingly. Hey, I'm telling you, when you got a mission at hand, when you're trying to get things figured out, hey, you try your best to find out all the information. Welcome, everybody. I hope you all are having a quite nice day. Welcome to the live stream. Glory to God for this day that He's given us. But so for today's been quite nice. I ate a turkey sandwich today. Had some sour cream and onion chips. I prayed today. Hey, yo, a kid that loves God. Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome back. This is day 4 of me streaming every day so far. So welcome back. I know it's been a minute. It's been a couple months. Because I streamed last month, and then I took a month break. Well, I didn't take a break, but I haven't streamed for a month. And then before that monthly stream, I streamed a month ago, I streamed about 4 months before that. So it's kind of interesting how everything is lining up, the schedule, the times, but everything is on time. So there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time to eat, time to wake up, a time to go to school, time for everything. But what you been up to, a kid that loves God? I just got done reading the Bible. I read Job chapter 36, verse 25. But yeah, I can plan in this life. I cannot complain. In life, you may have your moments where you feel down. You have your moments where you're like, what's going on? What shall I do? You may feel lost, or you may feel like you're at a stop sign. Just like when you're driving, you get to a stop sign, you got to stop before you can go. Yo, you've been sent here to check my paperwork. Well, welcome to the live stream. What's that? JJW784. Welcome to the live stream. But yeah. Nothing. You just reading James in the Bible. All right. Me, when I read the Bible, I just open it for today. Okay, you're in the book of James. What verse? Well, I read out of Job, you know. But I just open the Bible, read wherever it's at, and I take that for today, and God gives me exactly what I need for today. The verse, the words, everything. So yeah, everything's set in stone. But I wonder what kind of inventions they're coming up with as of lately in America. Well, not just America, but everywhere. What's gonna be the next invention? Or what are we working towards right now as a unit, as a civilization? What are we working towards? Because, we got cars, we got motorcycles, we got houses. James 4, and then a devotion. Yo, your name's Mickey Mouse. Can I join you? Mickey Mouse. Oh, wait. Oh, boy. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I can do the Mickey Mouse voice, but yeah. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. But yeah. I don't know if it's too loud on the other end, so I can't do the Mickey Mouse voice for too long. Oh, boy. But yeah. Let's see. Mickey Mouse. Speaking of Mickey Mouse, I just went to Disney World, and do you gotta join on your YouTube so you can join? Nah, I don't have that on here. I don't have that option on right now. But welcome to the live streams, eh? I hope you're having a quite nice day. Well, I'll just say London because London is easier. But I hope you're having a quite nice day. And I talk about anything and everything. But you know what? I'm ready to travel again. I'm ready to get done with school completely once more. And I want to figure out a way to not have too much student debt. Why I don't have one? The reason why I don't have that option on is because I don't want anyone joining right now. Usually, sometimes I have that on, but other times I don't. So yeah, just right now we're just gonna talk. We're gonna go through the messages or the comments, and we're just gonna have a nice time. So yeah, that's why. So wait, someone voted blue. It's 80-20. Your dog passed away. I'm sorry for your loss. What kind of dog was it? We're talking about a golden retriever. Um, what else do they have? A husky, a Labrador, a golden Labrador. Uh, what other kind of dogs do they have? Yo, broski edits. Is that wake me up? Oh, a Pomeranian. Bro, school is in a few days. Yo, school is in a few days for me as well. Welcome everybody. You're from the Philippines? Oh, a Pomeranian from the Philippines. Okay, I see. Yep. Wake me up before you go. Okay, speaking of my saxophone did mess up a little bit, but I still do have to learn how to play that song. I remember. Yo, Josh, welcome to the live stream. Uh you're from Mexico. Bienvenidos. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás hoy? Uh día es muy bien para mí. Para mí, pero para tú, muy bien día. Have I been? All right, so I've been fantastic actually. Life's been moving. A lot of things have been put in place. I got my license. Uh, does that make you sad that school is near? Uh, you want to go to school? Oh, okay. But it doesn't really make me sad. I have enjoyed not going to school, and I would enjoy not going back, but I do want to get a very nice job. So going back to school, yes. It doesn't make me sad. It's just I don't want to go right now because I am relaxing. But it'll keep me from being lazy. I got more education to do. And yeah. But it don't really make me sad. It's just a part of the process. I just hope that I can land a job after school. You resell stuff? Okay, let me see. But we got a Pomeranian from the Philippines. But I've been very well. My health is well. What car am I driving? I'm not going to say my car, but uh, I'll say I drive a red. I drive a red, a red SUV right now, but I do not have my own car yet. I'm not gonna say the brand because y'all are gonna be looking for me. What's my GPA? All right. So my most recent GPA right now is a 3.8. I am about to enroll into college. Right. I'm about to go to college. So I'm trying to make sure. Yo, Ron, welcome to the live stream. So for college, I'm gonna have to keep my GPA up beyond a 2.5. So happy Friday. Oh yeah. Happy Friday, everybody. It's about to be the weekend. I'm not gonna be live streaming too long again. I got a strict regimen. I'm gonna be live streaming for about maybe 60 more minutes. Yeah, 60 more minutes. 60 more minutes to 70 minutes, something like that. But yes, happy Friday, everybody. But my GPA is a 3.8. For college, I got to keep my GPA above a 2.5 cumulative. There we go. And once I keep my GPA above that, then I'm able to get more scholarships. That's more money that I do not have to pay. But bienvenidos, everybody. Welcome. Yo, how's everybody's day going? Y'all asked me how my day has been. How's y'all's day going? Do you play basketball or football? I used to play both. I grew up first playing basketball, and then later on, I started playing football. I enjoy football better than basketball, but now I really don't play sports too much. Yeah, you think you have to keep your GPA above 2.5? Yes, I do for my scholarships that I have obtained. Oh, it's all right. It's all right if you haven't been joining the live streams. This is just day 4 of me live streaming every day. So there's a lot more live streams. There's a lot more live streams to come. And so yeah, God willing. All right, broski, take care. Have a great rest of the day. God bless you, and thanks for stopping by. Keep a schedule. It's good, dude. It helps the balance for college. Plus keep doing the things you love, especially. Well, special, yeah. But for college, I'm only focused on a few things. Well, really, 3 things: studying, graduating, and keeping up my relationships. my relationship, my family, my person. So yeah. So it's about to be real interesting for me, this college experience. Well, I'm not going for the college experience. I'm going for my education. Uh, have you been doing? Well, I've been doing extremely well. I've been preparing for college. College is extremely expensive. Like, I'm telling you, you all need to, well, if you want to go to college one day for the future generation, make sure that you apply for as many scholarships as possible. Like, do it. So that way you don't have to pay as much money out of pocket. But if you got money like that, go ahead. Y'all got it. But I'm just saying, for the ones who don't have that much money, get scholarships. Make sure you work hard in school as far as getting your grades up. But yeah, you had a more chill day at work today. You worked at, let me see, uh, Amorton. Wait, what is it called? Amor. Wait, don't say the word. It's like you work on the dead corpses. Hold on, let me think. A mortician. You're a mortician. There we go. Um, Chromio, welcome to the live stream. Yo, you got a girlfriend now? Ain't no way, bro. Congratulations. Just resting at home. Or you could not go to college, but you do what's best. Yeah, I could not go, but I got to make sure that I keep my scholarships up. So, yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see about this. We're going to see. There we go. A mortician. There we go. It took a few tries, but I knew I could remember. That was just yesterday. You want to go to West Point? What is West Point? Is that a college? Wait, I'm not too informed about all the colleges. I do know some Ivy League colleges. New Hampshire. I didn't mention that college yesterday. What's another Ivy League? Stanford. Um, Not Harvard. I already talked about Harvard. Uh, there's more. There's got to be more toward the middle of the U.S. somewhere. University of, I don't even know. Okay, that's enough about the Ivy League colleges. But West Point, where is that located? What state? And they do have colleges abroad too. That means they have colleges in other countries. For example, it costs you about 11,000 for a few years. Well, for a few years of college courses and on job training and the job training to get into your career. 11,000 for a few years of college courses. Everything costs money. Everything. Well, not everything. There are, relationships are free. What else is free? Um, being happiness is free. However, if you want to buy things like houses, pay bills, cars, uh, just material things, that costs. But as far as what's inside of you, that doesn't cost. Now, there's gonna be times where we get sick, we need to go to the hospital, and we pay for bills, and so yeah. Books in the library, those are technically free. Yeah, we got books that are free. What else is free? Going outside is free. That doesn't cost any money. Uh, what else? Walking? Well, okay, not walking. That's getting kind of technical if we really think about it. Because it could be 50-50, but I'm trying to look at everybody as a whole, like the holistic sense of what's free for every individual, no matter what's going on in their life. What is free for everybody. So yeah. Uh, your best advice is try to have some inner peace. Try not to hold grudges. Just simply enjoy the ride of life. Yes, because life is already set, right? We're already on our path. All we are doing is walking it. That's what life is. Yes, we have obstacles. Yes, things are. Oh, yes, sleep is free. You are right. Sleep is free. Yeah. But in life, everything is already set. We're just walking. So, yeah. You hope I have a successful life. You deserve it. You're a good person. I'm just a regular guy. Like, I'm just trying to become better every day, more kind every day. West Point is the military academy in New York. Oh, snap. West Point. Okay. That's my new information for today. West Point, the military academy in New York City. But yeah, you worked on a person today who was 90. Monday, you're working on an infant. So you never know how much time you are given. That's true. And plus, working as a mortician, it gives you that sight of, hey, this life, you don't know how long we got. But guess what? Everyone is going to live their life for however long it is. Everyone. So with that, you can choose. Hey, if you're given a lot of stuff in life, you know, everybody's life is a little bit different. Nobody's life or no people's lives are the same. Because even if you have siblings, you and your sibling live a completely different life. Even twins live a completely different life. Yeah, they may have on the same clothes every now and then, but they live two completely different lives. West Point, your tuition is paid and you get paid monthly like $1,000. The thing about the military is, okay, we go into the military healthy, and there's no guarantee that you're coming out the military, you know, fully in shape, fully in the right mind. So they're gonna give you money for that because you know you're pretty much protecting the country, trying to better ensure our survival as a country, as a society. So yeah, you're just happy you're in a job and you have steady hours. You can be around. Oh, you can be around for your niece as she grows up. Yo, wait, Ron, your life kind of reminds me of mine. Yo, that is a W, uncle. W, uncle, man. All right. You're going into high school next year. You want to do biomedical. You want to be you want to be in the medical field. Are you doing the military? No, 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 no. Nah, the military is a last reserve. That's like the last thing I want to do is the military. Right now, I'm going to college, so I'm going to see if this lands me a stable job. You know, just got to keep my health in check and pray every day, read the Bible every day. I'm on a very strict schedule. It's gonna make me a very disciplined person, even more disciplined than I am now. So I can get a lot, but I can get a lot more discipline. So I'm going to, like, that is a mission. We don't know what the future holds, but what we do know is what holds. We do know what holds today, and we have today. We are given today. So thank God for that. Acting. You want a job, but you're too young. Best of luck. Okay, you're done with school now. Oh, okay, okay. You want to be a surgeon. A surgeon, you know how many tests you're going to have to take for that? All done with school now? Okay. So, pretty much, I would say 70% of the viewers are complete with school so far. Even I. Well, I'm going to school for more, but, you know, the general education. Well, I do have to take general education classes for college, but I'm going for physical engineering. Yo, Flyer, you changed your name. Yo, wait. Wait, Flyer, when did you change your name? Yo, wait. Wait, can you be a mod? Wait. That's Flyer? Wait, Flyer, that's you? Yo, it's Flyer. You got a new name? Wait, so Flyer is the first person to join my live streams. Let me make sure. Oh, okay. Austin. Yo, Austin, welcome to the live stream. My bad. I was over here trying to see if that was Flyer. Okay. Welcome to the live stream. Speaking of school, your high school had less than 200 people. Snap. Wait, Austin, did you go to college or did you go straight into the workforce? All right, let me hold my camera steady. Wait, surgeons. Wait, to be a surgeon, you have to take English class? No way. Your graduation class was only 33 people. My graduation class was 200 and like 210 people, I think. Not very many. Well, that's a lot. compared to 33 people, but snap. Y'all really had a small class of people back in the day. Biomedical in high school, you're going to give college credits, so you have college credits and end up in college and you already have some credits. Okay. Your entire school was less? Your entire school was less than 210 people. You had to get hired by the federal home first before you could afford / get approved to attend classes. Whoa. So do you like being a mortician? Ryan, what is it like being a mortician? What time do you have to get up? Like 20 people in your graduating class. Holy. Only 20? Ain't no way. Snap. 20 people? Whoa. There's like one classroom for me. Well, when I was going. Wow. But working on getting everything paid for, and God is good, so everything's gonna go according to plan. So, mortician, like, you have to get up early. You live about an hour commute, but you only wake up by 5:30. You leave the house by. You wake up by 5:30 a.m. and you leave the house by 6 a.m. So how long do you work for? I'm guessing 8 hours. And what do? Do you examine the bodies, or do you like make sure they go to the right spot? Well, work for 8 hours and then normally home, given the traffic / weather, by 5:30 p.m. or 6 p.m. Oh, so you work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, that's solid. That's solid. And then you go to bed, do it all over again. You're off on the weekends. You do a lot, and sometimes you work at a crematorium. Crematorium. Okay, sometimes you work at a crematorium. $400 people. Social studies teacher. Okay. But, yeah, so let's see. Wait, what's winning? Red is winning? Okay, I'm not surprised. I would say red as well. I prefer red over blue. But snap, this life is going by so fast. It's kind of crazy because you worked on a 90-year-old, and tomorrow you worked on a 90-year-old today, and you work on an infant tomorrow. That's wild. So age don't matter as far as when life ends. You can be any age and life will end. So remember that. Take nothing for granted. That's pretty much why I say the things I do in the live stream and in my regular videos. Because in my regular videos, I talk about like similar subjects. I don't go too far into the endless possibilities of things I could say, but I do talk about the same stuff over and over again in my videos, which I don't mind. Gotta find a job next month. ROJO. What is ROJO? Is that a job? Let me see. The town population was a little bit less or more than 800. Okay, that makes sense because my population is about 14. It's like 14. Oh no, 25,000. Oh, rojo. Oh, I know that. Oh wait, rojo. Oh, no, it's not rojo. It's rojo. Okay. You got rojo or azul. That's those colors in Spanish. Okay, my bad. I thought ROJO was like a job, but it's Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. Yeah. I still can speak Spanish, even though I haven't been practicing. My Spanish is like conversational level. It's not nothing too crazy. It's not just embalming or cremation. As for my work, sometimes you do set the features, makeup. Oh, okay. Makeup, haircuts, dressing, and the descent. Okay. You don't really interact much with the families, though. Think of me like a chef in the back of a kitchen, basically. Snap. Is that so? Do you have social interactions? I'm curious. You live next over, and there's well, you live next over, and there's like 5,000 here. So let me see. In what way, bud? Okay, so when you're working as a mortician, right? Do you have co-workers? Because I'm trying to see, if you're a chef in the back of a kitchen, basically referring to a mortician when they're working on bodies, then, chefs usually have co-workers, other chefs. So in that way, as in with your co-workers, if you have any. So that's what I mean by social interactions. I know. Wait, are you off on Saturday and Sundays? Because I'm trying to figure something out. Because if you are off on Saturday and Sundays, that means that gives you time to travel or go out to a coffee shop or go walking, depending on what your hobbies are. So I'm trying to see. You gotta go. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by the live stream. Hope you have an amazing night. God bless you. And until next time, I hope. Oh, of course. That would be the funeral attendants or the funeral directors. You always have weekends off. Okay, let's go. I was right. All right. I was right about the weekends off. Okay, correct. All right. Okay. Because I had to make sure. Because a mortician, that is what is that like middle class job? Because what I'm guessing you make. How much do you make? Well, I don't know if you want to say your salary on live, but that's all right. You ain't got to say your salary on live, but mortician. So you do the face, the dressings. Sometimes you work in crematoriums and all of that. So yeah, snap. That seems like you'd say middle class. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Middle class. All right, snap. So you can travel anywhere. You can travel anywhere. You can eat whatever you want. Y'all don't make as much money as people would expect. See, there's a lot of jobs that's like that. Even with the 9 to 5s. Let me see. I'm gonna change how I'm sitting. Let me see. You've been to Texas and Louisiana. If y'all didn't know, I got my sign right there. Usually I have this in a very handful of my videos. Not a lot of my videos, but that's all right. Eugene's random things. Yeah, but yeah, that's a sign. I went to a NBA basketball game and they gave me a poster and I just wrote Eugene's random things on it. I wrote it on April 10th, 2025. But yeah, you worked at Dollar Tree for 5 years, and one day a small tornado came right past us and stood at the front door and watched it. Lord, what the? So you answer to directors and you answer to attendees. Okay. Well, attendees. Okay, attendees. Snap. Wow. So is there okay to be a mortician? But that's just been well, that's just because of communication and everything is in the job. Okay. All right. So when you're a mortician, right? You do the makeup, the dressing and everything. How do you know how to dress a body? Do they just tell you? Does it come in on a piece of paper? Does it come in online through a computer? How do you know exactly what to dress the person up in? And I'm guessing your directors, I'm guessing they tell you. So they give you a list. They're like, hey, they want the body like this. They want the body to have a suit on. They want the makeup like this. Lots of paperwork. Okay. So many emails and physical paperwork. Okay, exactly. All right, exactly. Okay. So they say they want the body like this, makeup like this. All right. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Working on dead bodies. That's different. That's different. I didn't even know that was. I didn't know what it was called. We see it on movies. They like joke about it. They always joke about morticians for some reason, in like horror movies and in some comedy, like comedic movies. Like when I go to insane asylums, usually when they have insane asylums on there, they usually have morticians on there as well. But yeah, you lost your job and you still haven't found another one. If you have a job, do not quit until you know you've got another one lined up, because it's been tough trying to get another one, especially in a small town. You are correct. You are correct about that. That is another thing for all the people out there who have stable jobs or who don't have stable jobs, but you have a job. Keep that job, apply for another job, get into the other job, and then you quit your first job. Because, yeah, you're right. It's very risky out here in the job market. And that's all over America and probably some other places too. And I don't know why it is that way, but in America, what is it? Our population is a lot older now. So for years to come, we're not going to have enough young people because people are having less children, and we're going to need the younger generation to take up for the older generation. But it's going to get to a point where we don't have enough young people and everything will just crumble. But yeah, the Bible talks about end times and all of that. But in the Bible, it doesn't really talk about the generations and all of that like that. It talks about, this is like the science standpoint of things, and then we got the Bible. They're two different things. But yeah, you do sometimes have to be a helper, but mostly it's just you in the embalming room. Snap. Same goes for the crematorium. It's just you mostly moving around bodies and putting them in the retorts, processing them once cremated, putting them in the urums, and then handing off to the attendees. Hand off to the attendees. Snap, that is brutal. Like, you have such a close connection to death in a way because you're working with, dead corpses. You may have some kids someday, you don't know yet. You don't want any right now though. See, that's what I'm saying. That just goes with what I was just talking about as far as the generational thing. Our generation is a lot older. There's not as many kids now. There's kids, yes, but not as many as there were. Our population is growing up. And yeah, so I've heard a little bit about that from YouTube videos, and not just from YouTube videos, just looking around. Like me, I want to have a lot of kids someday. I gotta make sure I land a stable job. I gotta make sure my health is all right. Glory to God, God willing. And yeah, if so, then yeah, gotta make sure I get married first. I want to get married first, and then I want to have kids. So, but if everything works out like that, as far as in that order, it will be quite nice. Let's see. You don't even have your own stuff together, man. Much less taking care of a kid. Also, you got to find somebody to love you. Yeah, that's right. If you're gonna have kids with somebody, love them first because it just makes everything a lot easier. Get with somebody who is willing to stay with you during tough times, not just the nice times, but also the not so nice times. Until death do y'all part. That's the only time to leave somebody. I mean, that's the only time two people will ever leave each other. Like, let's say two people get together, they have kids, they depart from each other, but they will still be connected because of their child. But once one person dies, then there's no more. It's disconnection. But yeah, uh, not to be morbid, but if you or your parents, wait, but if you or your parents pre-plan your funerals, you can save thousands. Okay, wait. So pre-plan the funeral, and then I'll save a lot of money. Ron, your grandpa has burial insurance, and you and your grandmother. Well, okay. Oh well, your grandpa has burial insurance on you and your grandmother. Okay, I see. So I like that idea. I'm trying to save me thousands of dollars. So I need to pre-plan my funeral. I do have an idea. I do know I want to play a recording of the song that I like to play on my saxophone for my funeral. Uh, and whoever wants to talk for my funeral, they can. But I want to do a thing where there's a giant screen and I'm talking, so they can all hear me. Like before I die, right? I want to have a giant screen. I'm gonna say like my final goodbyes, like thank you to everybody who's come to my funeral. If you're not at my funeral, that's okay. And everybody that I've done wrong to, forgive me. I ask for your forgiveness. And then, dear Lord, forgive me for all the wrongs I've done. And this life is about to be over. And I do have a short recording y'all can listen to. This is my favorite song. I like to play on my saxophone. But just imagine I sound horrible. And they just have to sit and listen to that recording of me playing my saxophone for my own funeral. But yeah, I want to do something like that for my funeral. So I've definitely got to look into that. I'm gonna try to get that set up as the years go by, once I start getting my income. So yeah. I do want to be buried. Uh if so, do you want to be embalmed? It's not required by law to be. Wait, do I want to be embalmed? That's where they put that stuff in my body. Nah. I do not want to be embalmed. Just throw my body in the ground. Put me in a box. Put my body in the ground. Don't even have to embalm me. Just put my body in the ground. I want to wear a suit and tie. What color? Let's see. I would say I want to have on a red tie, and I want to have on a black suit, red tie. Yeah, I know it might sound silly because embalming makes me embalming makes you money. I know. I know. No, I know why you ask. Well, I didn't know why you asked, but I know. But you pump so many chemicals into a body, it's ridiculous. Oh no. See, like, what if I come back to life? Like, I don't want to be just chemical infested because the Bible talks about end times. Everybody will be resurrected and all that, but we'll have new bodies, so we won't have to worry about this one no more. But snap. So embalming is what makes you the money. But I'm saying, if I want to come back to life, I want to. I don't want to be chemical infested. I'm gonna just be honest. So that's why I'm not trying to be embalmed. I know that's how you make your money, but nah, I do not want to be embalmed. Just this, all my organs inside of me, as I was, as that's how I'm gonna be in the ground. Yeah, because there's a lot of science in it. Yeah, because you know, and my body probably decomposes better in the ground anyway. So I do not want to be embalmed. No, 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 nah. I just smell horrible. I know I'm gonna smell awful because um I'm literally a human being with intestines and everything. But yeah, I do not want to be embalmed. But the arrangers at the crematory really push for things like embalming. Nah, I'm a stink because I'm not gonna be embalmed. Oh yeah, wait. So embalming takes away the smell as well, I think, right? But if I don't get embalmed, I'm gonna stink. So yeah, I'd rather stink and have my organs than not stink and have zero of my organs and be filled with chemicals. Yeah, okay, I was right. But bro, they're gonna have to have a room for my body, and they're gonna have to put a giant glass, not 100% away the smell. Okay, it just dampens the smell, right? But enough for viewing. Oh frick, I'm a stink. Oh my, it's gonna be a stinky funeral. So everyone in advance, everyone who comes to my funeral is gonna stink. The stinkiest funeral known to man. But guess what? If we go back in the day, I bet they didn't have embalming. Embalming is probably what, a newer thing. So what if it's taxidermied? What does that mean? Oh, if you don't embalm, then you recommend a closed casket. Ah, snap. I'm gonna be stinky. That people aren't gonna be able to see my face. What in the world? Uh okay, so let's look at the downsides. Alright. I won't stink as much. Like stuffed and put on display like a mannequin. Oh snap. Caskets are airtight. Oh. Yo. So if I were to wake up in my casket, I wouldn't be able to get out. Ain't no way, that's crazy. Has there ever been a story where a body came into you and that person came back to life. I'm curious. I gotta know. So let's say, okay, you're going in on your morning journey. Oh well, your morning routine, going to work. Okay, driving to work, about to go do my mortician thing. No, snap. Okay, all right. Let's see. So that makes sure the body is all the way, all the way dead first. At least not at your funeral home. Oh no. Oh no. So it's possible. Wait. So have you ever heard of anything like that? Like anywhere? Oh snap. You can't speak for others. Oh snap. Yo, this is crazy. This is kind of crazy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yo. Ain't no way. Like, yo, that's brutal. That's brutal. That is some brutal stuff. You've heard of crematoriums piling up the bodies and just taking the customer's money? Snap. That's brutal. So there's so much stuff that goes into these jobs that's unheard of. Like on GTA 5 when Michael wakes up, like back from the dead. Oh, okay. But that's brutal. But hey, it's life. It's life. But yeah, let me put my phone on the charge. That's brutal. Ooh, I got a mission. I'm trying to accomplish a few missions, but that's why, personally, you don't like how hush hush the culture is around your job. That's why. See, like when I learned that you were a mortician, I want to know more because it's not talked about. All we see is what we see on TV, where they open the drawer and the body comes out, and they're just cutting out the body and all that. They don't really give insight. But now you're giving all the insight. So there's a lot of times when people are getting scammed out here, just like taxes, but with jobs too. There's a lot of scamming going on, and it's not right. But a lot of people don't even know. If you don't have the knowledge, then you will never know. But that is just how life is, though. But yeah, I'm looking for my phone charger. One moment. One moment. Take nothing for granted, everybody. All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm back. Okay, okay. Testing 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Testing 1 2. Everybody. Testing 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Let me see. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Wait, Ryan, can you hear me? Jacob that loves God. Welcome to the live stream. Can y'all hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Wait, can y'all hear me? Everybody, is my audio on? Is my mic on? All right, just making sure. Because I just got on another app, so I had to make sure that my audio is going through. But there would be mortgage, well, there would be mortgage and a state corner that would say. All right, testing 1 2. Yo, Ron, can you hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. All right, my bad. I was on another app. I gotta make sure that my sound is coming through. Sound, audio check. You can kind of hear me. All right, what about now, everybody? Okay, but yes, they. Okay, so personally, okay, you don't like how. Okay, I read that one. There would be mortgage, and there would be a morgue and state coroner when they are chopping up a body. What the world? Hope you have a good night, dude. You always enjoy your shows. Thank you, man. Ryan, you about to have an amazing night, man. I hope you're having a great night. I hope you have a great night's sleep, and thank you for stopping by the live stream. And glory to God. And until next time, I hope. Later. All right. Let's see. So Red is still in the lead, but I gotta make sure that I get everything set up because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Because I'm trying to do something for college. All right. I'm gonna get it figured out. I'm gonna learn. Because I feel that there's no way. So when you are in college, right? Well, are you able to have guests over like overnight? Okay, you're in. Okay, congratulations on making it to the next level in school. But continue to make sure your grades are up. Keep your grades up. And yeah, that's the most important thing when you're in school. Just keep your grades up and yeah, make memories. So yeah. I sure hope that music is not in the background. I do not want to get copyrighted. Not today. Not today. Division is difficult. Okay. Hey, division. What are y'all doing? Long division or like the division with the two? I think y'all are doing with the remainders and stuff. But guess what? With calculators, division is easy. They teach you division on paper first, and then once you get a calculator, it's self-explanatory. Because when you get into the higher level math, they're gonna make you use a calculator. Decimal division, they got that in that grade? No way. Times really have changed. Yo, edits, welcome to the live stream, man. I hope you're having a quite nice day. Welcome to the live stream. This is day number 4 of live streaming every single day. But yeah. I need to figure out the rules and policy of college. All right, I got music playing in the background, so. Nah. It's been a long time since I live streamed. And oh, I have my mic muted, everybody. But okay. So you have nice teachers. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm not saying my age no more, by the way. But it's been a long time since I live streamed. And well, this is day number 4 of doing it every day again. But my age, it's it's hidden now. It's hidden. Nobody knows except for the people my family knows. But yeah, now that I live stream and stuff, I'm gonna be more incognito because I messed up in the beginning of my live streams, like saying all my personal information. But now I'm a lot more careful because I can say I'm a professional now from live streaming so long. But yeah, red is in the lead. Blue is catching up. We got 68% to the 32%. Okay. But yeah. A class pet. Who is a class pet? A dog, a cat, a parrot? Let me see. Do they do room checks in college? I'm not sure. Because a hermit crab and a fish and a bearded dragon. So hermit crab, fish, and a bearded dragon. A bearded dragon is a lizard for everybody. If y'all ever heard of that. I used to know a person who had a bearded dragon. A hermit crab, I've never seen a hermit crab in real life. A fish, I've seen some fish in real life. Not every kind, but just a few kind, like regular goldfish. I've seen like a see-through fish. Uh, all you have to take care of the class pets. All right. Snap, that's a lot of responsibilities. But y'all may be wondering where the sound is going. I keep muting and unmuting my mic because of my background may get too loud. Let me see. Everybody's at 75. Well, not everybody, but there's a lot of people with 75 XP already. Snap. Already. Yo, Ron. Ron, can you hear me? Testing 1, 2. Can everybody hear me? Okay, now audio again. Okay. But the audio went away because I got on another app. I had gotten another app. So my audio was taken away. So I got to make sure I mute my mic. And then if I get on another app, it'll be taken care of. So yeah. But I've done that before while live streaming. And I got to make sure I do that. But I'm going to be live streaming for probably 30 more minutes, 30 to 40 more minutes because I went on a call. But it's about to get interesting. This life. Oh my. Wait, so Ryan, what's some life advice that you can give? I know you stated earlier in the comments that, in life, just enjoy life, be kind, and just enjoy the ride of life. So is there any major life advice that you would give? Because I know everybody gives, different life advice. So for me, if I were to give life advice to the next generation or the next generation, I would just say life may be difficult at times. Everybody's going to encounter difficulties in life, and that's normal. Everything that happens in life is normal, but just continue to live. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Focus on what matters. It sucks having to do this, but get a credit card. Get a credit card with a smaller limit. Actually use a card a bit every month, but then pay off the card's balance you owe in full if you can. Oh, okay. Get a credit card with a small amount. Actually use the card a bit every month and then pay it off in full. Wait, so does that build my credit? Because I know with better credit, I get more things. With better credit, I can get more things. Bienvenidos, everybody. Bienvenidos. This will keep your credit in good standing. It will help you immensely later. Yes, it will build your credit. Okay. So I need credit. I need to get a stable job. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. And it'll help me with big purchases like cars, houses, those things. And what else does good credit do? I mean, it just looks nice, but good credit can also do other things. Let me see. Is everyone adults here and you're only Hey, it's all right. It's all right. Pretty much. Well, not everybody. Jacob. Well, where did Jacob go? If Jacob was in here, I don't think Jacob's an adult yet, but pretty much. But it's all right. Uh, let's see. Man, I remember I used to live stream every day. But all right, we're on to a new journey now. I'm still live streaming every day now. But yeah. Welcome everybody. Good credit helps get a new cell phone plans, cars, house payments. If you ever need a loan, you can get a better interest rate on it. All right. So build my credit. They say, well, I can build my credit young. Start now so that way later it'll be better. All right. So I got to definitely work on that. There's a lot of things to learn in this life. Lots of things. Plus, in an emergency, you can always have credit to use it if needed. All right. Wait, have y'all heard of the new season of Stranger Things? I know this is random, but I know we're talking about credit and morticians and everything. But also, on a side note, who all knows about the new season of Stranger Things? It's coming out this November, right? I think it's coming out this November. I'm ready for that. Well, actually, I'm gonna take it up with my person. I'm gonna see if my person wants to watch the final season of Stranger Things with me. But yeah, Stranger Things is coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it for sure, but it's just random. Is this racist? What I did? So we were doing cards for our nurse because she left the school, and you draw a ID. Well, and you draw a ID. He's brown, and you draw them, and he had frizzy braids, and you drew him, and you was laughing. Not at him. No. What? Is this racist? What you did? So y'all were doing cards for your nurse. She left the school, and you drew a ID. He is brown, and you drew him. Be right back. Okay, I got you. You drew him, and he had fuzzy braids, well, fizzy braids, and you drew him, and you laughed. Is that racist? Well, racism just means you see another race as inferior. So that's not really racism. It can be just you drew him. But I don't think that's racism. See, there's different kinds of racism. You have like sub racism, that's like little things. And then you have actual racism. That's a different level as well. So let's see. Racism just means, well, being to be racist, you have to see another race is inferior. So you're racist. You don't like that race. You don't like nothing to do with the other race. That's racist. And so just because you laugh at a picture that's drawn of, let's say, a different race kind of person, well, not a different race kind of person, that sounds weird. Just because you laugh at a photo of a person of a different race, does that mean you're racist? If you didn't laugh at the photo, that doesn't make you racist. You're eating pan dulce. Pan dulce. Pan dulce y milk. Well, leche. Pan dulce el milk, leche. But it's not racist if you're not laughing at the photo. Well, but yeah, that's not racist. I don't think. Wait, so is the handbook actually accurate? I'm thinking. I'm really thinking here. Oh, okay, he told on me, but my teacher is so nice. She didn't really care. She just said, "Don't sit around him." Oh, oh. Well, you weren't laughing at the photo, so that's not racist. So yeah. Uh, but yeah. But yeah, there's some different stuff with the racist and all that. That's like a whole different category. But racism as a subject, you know how they talk about in America. They always say white against black, but why is it that way? It's only that way because whoa. Don't talk about people now. It's not nice to talk about people. Hey, you learn that as you get older. No matter how someone acts or anything, just don't even talk about them because it's not even worth it. Like talking about people is not even worth it. Cause look, in the future, right? As I've grown up, I learned this. So, if you talk about a person, right, you're constantly thinking about this person, so you're gonna talk about them just to put a person down. It's not nice to put people down. Okay, a person may act this way, yes, but all right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. All right. But well, that's on that person. But yeah, because people will talk about themselves all the time, but it's not nice to talk down on people because even if you're talking down on somebody, you're technically like so. Look, when we talking down on people, that guarantees us. That means someone's gonna talk down on us. So always just be careful with that. Try not to talk down about people. Yes, it happens in life, but don't continually do that stuff. It's best to not do it at all. Honestly, genuinely, it's not even worth it. Cause me now, I don't want to talk about people. I try not to talk about. I try not to talk about people now. It's not worth it. It's not even worth it. But people are gonna do what they want. You know, like you have choices in life. You can choose to do whatever you please. Yes, but I'm just saying, just looking out for the next generation. Don't even talk about people. It's not worth it. It's not worth it now. It's not worth it later. Oh snap. See, it's not nice to be around people if they're going to, talk to. It's not nice to be around people that talk not that are not nice, as far as their words. So, because words hold a lot. Words mean a lot. I thought I had a scar on my arm. Yeah. Words mean a lot. Let me see. Glory to God. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Glory to God. Oh my. I'm just thankful to be here today. Who else is thankful to be here today? But oh my, I'm very thankful to be here. I need to go look at the policies for my college. I need to go see. Because in college you're on your own. You gotta go to your classes, complete your classes, turn everything, and oh, my family member. My family member is still here. Um, I don't show my family member on the live stream no more because YouTube had it stopped me from that. I had to show my ID and everything. So, but yeah, my family member is still here in my oasis. Well, not this oasis, but there's more here. But yeah, like, glory to God. I mean, things really are moving, and life is moving fast. I'm taking nothing for granted, and let's do this right. Let's do this life right. Ooh, I'm so thankful. So during the break where I wasn't live streaming or anything, I traveled. Um, I ate a lot of food. I haven't been eating too much. I don't eat as much as I used to. Let's see what else. I completed all my classes so far, but I'm about to start college now. I'm trying to get everything set up. Ooh, I got a lot of praying to do. Cause let's see. It's 10:13 p.m. right now where I'm at. So I have a few more minutes of live streaming before I conclude. Ron, welcome back. Welcome back. But I got to start building credit. I was just talking about like how it's not kind to talk about people. It's not worth it. Because the same way you talk about a person is the same way a person will talk about you. Believe it or not, there's always somebody who's not going to like you. Like in life, everybody's not going to like you because everybody's not nice. And not only that, it's just a part of life. We all have the right spirit, and well, not just the right spirit, but we all have the ability to do right, and we have the ability to do wrong in life. You simply can't be confident in all situations, and you won't always know everything in all situations. That's true. There's gonna be times where you know absolutely nothing, like being a mortician. Like me and the information about being a mortician, I had no clue. Like I just learned about all of it. Some people have a hard time accepting that fact. Yeah. You won't know everything. And always humble yourself. Like never put yourself above anybody. Because you don't know what people got going on. And not only that, there's a lot of people who may know more information than you. Everybody that you encounter in life, you're gonna need their help in one way, shape, or form. Rather that be, let's say they give you some information. Yes, you're gonna need that. They give you help, as in, hey, they guide you to the next spot of your life. But everybody you encounter will help you. Even the people who talk bad about you will help you. That's gonna teach you, like, hey, snap. Everybody won't be nice to you. And even with your body, like when you get sick and everything, it reminds you, like, hey, snap. Let me start acting right because I'm getting sick now. So, hey, John Solo, welcome to the live stream. You changed your name. All right, man. You got some stuff to do. Good night, man. All right. Ryan, take care, man. Have an amazing night. God bless you. And until next time, I hope. Later. But, so I got, let's see, like 20-something minutes left of live streaming. And then I'm going to conclude for tonight. I'm at 74 minutes, 15 seconds, and counting. There we go. We got, so let's see what's winning. Red is in the lead, 60-40. That's not by much, 20% gap. So that means, let's say, 15 people voted red and 10 people voted blue. I think that's the right amount, the right split. They're getting a lightsaber in a few days. Snap, what kind? Red, green, yellow? Well, no, not yellow. Red, green, blue, purple. Which one? A yellow lightsaber would go crazy. If I could customize my own lightsaber, I would get a yellow one. Yellow is the saber color. Oh, what the? It is? So yellow, red, green, blue, purple. Uh, is that all? 5? It's rare, but it's canon to Star Wars. Oh, okay. So yellow is a color. Yellow is a color, and I didn't even know. Snap. White. White. They got a white lightsaber. Black. They got black lightsaber too. Wait, no way. For real? Wait, so that's orange. They got orange. So white, black, orange, purple, blue. Uh, what we got? What else? What else? Green. Uh, that's a yellow. Yellow as well. So that's 7, including white and black. Well, actually 8. What? Orange, black, white, red, orange, black, right, orange, black, white, yellow, red, blue, purple, green. Snap. Am I missing one? Oh, you prayed. Hey, I'm telling you. Like, in life, the only way to get answers to like heavy hitted questions as far as life questions or anything in life, pray about it. Because God will send the people to you. God will send you the answers through a piece of paper, any kind of way. Your questions will be answered. Your health will be answered. Everything will be solved. And yeah, Kylo Ren's saber has those cross guards and his hilt because his cyber crystal is cracked, so it leaks out too much energy. So really, those aren't cross guards. Those are vents. Okay. Cross guard. So you put cross guards in quotations because it's not really a cross guard. They're vents. Okay, I see. So Kylo Ren's lightsaber, is it red? Is it yellow? Kylo Ren's? Because I don't know too much about Star Wars, so this is a good way to expand my Star Wars knowledge. I know about R2D2. I know about snap. Yoda. You're getting a Neo saber. It's also why his lightsaber looks jagged and stuff. It's pulsing too much energy. So is it bad to pulse too much energy into a lightsaber? Or does that mean there's a lot of power? Does that mean more power? Or no? Probably in Spanish, since your Mexican people make fun of you because you bring Mexican food to lunch and people say tamales smell. Tamales are delicious. Yeah, it's like overloaded. So more power. So that means he's stronger, Kylo Ren. That's what I'm saying. Tamales are delicious. That's what I'm saying. Oh my, any American here or anybody who has never had tamales, tamales are delicious. So look, you can have them spicy, you can have them mild. It just depends on what kind of taste you're looking for. What kind of are you looking for a kick? If you are, add some spice. But if you're looking for something that's just normal, you can also get tamales that are not hot. You know, but my favorite, I would say my favorite dessert, my favorite Latin, what? I would say what? Latin inspired, what is it called? Latin inspired dessert is a churro. I enjoy churros, like for real. The cinnamon, oh my, the cinnamon with the sugar, not too much sugar. I try to stay away from too much sugar, but I still eat sugar. There's sugar in everything. All foods have sugar in it besides actual salt, and some sauces may not have any sugar. No, actually, every sauce, honey mustard, barbecue sauce, ranch, um, sweet and sour sauce, honey, every sauce, every one of those, all of it has sugar in it. All of it has salt in it. The only thing that makes, I would say, sauces different is the main ingredient. So ketchup, the main ingredient is like tomatoes, and then you have let's say barbecue sauce. The main ingredient is it soy? It may be soy or something. I'm not for sure. The main ingredient in mustard is, of course, mustard is actually grown from the ground. So you can get mustard from a mustard seed. Okay, mustards come from mustard seeds. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are vegetables. That's right. Yeah, not fruit. Wait, are tomatoes fruits or vegetables? Hold on, let me make sure I get that right. But his whole character is supposed to be torn between the light and the dark side. Early presence, early presence in the early presence in England before the Victorian era. That's the 1800s, when cane sugar came over and sugar was introduced into their diet. The teeth of the teeth of the poor class who couldn't buy sugar. Wait. So that's why people in England, they have bad teeth. There's a stigma. The stigma is their teeth. So sugar was introduced to their diet. When cane sugar came over and sugar was introduced to the diet, the teeth of the poor class who couldn't buy sugar. So the people who are like poorer than the other people, their teeth were worse or better than rich people. I would guess that rich people had better teeth, or what, worse teeth, because at a point in time, if you were rich back in what, the Victorian era, I'll say that since we're talking about that, that means you have more access to food, and you have a lot more weight. That's right. Poor had better teeth than the rich. Okay. That's right. Okay, that makes sense. Because sugar came in, and then rich people, they were just eating all the time. And then poor people, they couldn't eat that much, so their teeth were a lot better because they didn't have too much sugar in their diet. And sugar, it rots the teeth, right? If I'm not mistaken. Well, so sugar is terrible for the teeth, actually, because even when I go to the dentist, they say, "Hey, cut back on the sodas, brush your teeth more." That's because all that plaque and dirt build up. Want to show off? Why not buy pounds of new food items for their colleagues and eat it all the time? Snap. Oh, that's messed up. So the rich people could buy all this food while the poor people had to pretty much, what, eat the leftovers? Find food? It's still that way to this day. A little bit. Not as much, but still. Which was sugar. So the rich people got bad teeth eating lots of sugar. That's messed up. That is not weird to sleep with stuffed animals. By the way, it's not weird. Stuffed animals are for comfort, so it just gives it just gives something to hold. Like, it feels like a stuffed animal is just a placeholder for comfort. So yeah, no, you got a duck plushie on the head of your board, on your headboard. Oh, speaking of a headboard, I got a headboard too. Look, this is my headboard right here, right there. I got a camera box. This is not my. This doesn't work very well, but yeah. Yo, it's been a while since you've been searching through live streams, but here you are, and I ask every time. I'm gonna ask again, just to check in. But have you been reading your Bible? Yes, yes. You don't believe me? I got it right here. Boom. I just read Job. What is it? Chapter 36. Where is it? Job chapter 36, verse 25. All humanity has seen it. Mortals gaze on it from afar. How great is God, beyond our understanding. The number of his years is past finding out. Yes, sir. So, yeah, right on time. Because guess what? Speaking of that, I'm on a journey to praising God more each and every day. I'm going to pray every day. I'm going to read my Bible every day for the rest of my life, God willing. That's my mission. And because I'm praising God better, it'll also make me just better in general, because I'm looking to be more kind. I'm looking to watch my words. I'm looking to treat everybody as if I'm looking to treat every day like it's my last. So say everything that's important Don't say things that are harmful. Say things that are meaningful. So yeah. But let me see. Let me see. Is that messed up? Wait, it's like wait. I missed something. So let's see. God bless you, brother. Amen. Nah, don't be proud of me, man. Don't be proud of me. All glory goes to God, man. Nothing is done on my own. But welcome everybody. I hope you all are having a quite nice day. We've talked about pretty much we talked about the heavy hitting topics. We talked about racism a little bit. We talked about being a mortician. We talked about insane asylums. We talked about credit. We've talked about the generational population. We talked about America. We talked about being rich and being poor in the Victorian era. And there's also the Renaissance era. I do want to learn a little bit more about the Renaissance era. So, and history is my favorite subject. So, yeah. You still can't join? Nah, I can't join you on live stream because I'm live streaming right now. And I don't join people on live stream. I don't do that. Nah, that's not really me. I don't really do that too much. Uh, because now I just live stream, read everything and praise God, So yeah, give people their flowers while they can still appreciate them. I agree. I'm gonna pin that. I'm gonna pin that comment. Boom. But yes, you might live stream sometime. You haven't in a while. Hold on. Wait, Ryan, how many subscribers you got? 59? So you have to have 50 subscribers to live stream. It says you've been on YouTube for 14 years. So YouTube is about what? 20? Well, YouTube's not 20 yet. Wait, is YouTube 20 years old? No way. No way. No way YouTube is 20 years old already. How come you're not getting the notifications? I'm not sure. You're gonna start gaining subscribers because you're posting. Okay. So look, everybody who joins my live streams now, just like it used to be, y'all subscriber count is gonna naturally go up. Because I'm gonna be live streaming every day. More people are gonna be coming in here, so y'all get a chance to grow your subscriber count. And so yeah, if you want to grow your subscriber count, keep joining because it's about to get interesting. I'm gonna be live streaming every day. You need to click that bell icon. Oh yes, make sure you do. Make sure you click the bell icon. But if you have, YouTube does not notify all of my subscribers for some reason. Because if it did, I would say a lot of my subscribers would be in my live stream right now because a lot of people were looking forward to my live streams. You had an old live stream of you showing the snow and your project cars at the time. You could make it public again. Oh snap. Hey, that's an idea. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. It's 10:30 right now. Oh snap. Ron, you have 150 XP. That's the most amount of XP I've seen in the live stream. Oh my, you broke the, well, it's not a record, but this is the most amount of XP I've seen. We got 150, we got 100, we got 75. Okay, so it keeps going. Oh yeah, Ron, you're running away with XP. Okay, so XP, right? I'm gonna give you a little bit of rundown of what it is. Okay, so XP, that's the crown by your name. You have the number one by it. Okay, so that is called the leaderboard. If you have a crown by your name, that means you are the top 3 on the leaderboard. That's first, second, and third, right? If you have that, that means you have been sending live chats. Well, you've been sending messages in my live stream. You've done super chats or super stickers, or you've sent a gift. So in my case, that just means you've been sending a lot of messages in the comments, well, in the live chat section. So that gives you XP. And so the people who have the most comments, that leads you into that first and second place and third place bracket. So that's all XP is. That just means you've been commenting a lot. So yeah. London, thanks for the subscription. So XP just gives you that crown by your name. That's all. And it resets every live stream. So it's not nothing crazy, but I could start doing stuff with it. Like once I start getting money and stuff, I could start doing giveaways for like, the top fans and all that. That'll be cool. I can do that. Not yet though. That's a long time from now, but If everything goes like that, I could. So it's just ideas. It gives me a lot of ideas to do. Because at first I used to write everybody's name in a notebook. Like everybody who joined my live stream. If I could find a notebook, that'd be quite nice. But I used to write everything down. And now I don't know where I put that notebook. So yeah. Red is still in the lead. 25 votes, 60-40. Okay, same amount. Same amount, 60-40. But yeah. So XP just gives that number by your name, first, second, and third place. It only shows first, second, and third place with the crown. However, when I click on top fans, it shows me everybody's bracket. What the top? Not really the top, but I have the top 19. So I guess it's been 19 people in here who have commented who have gotten XP. So everybody who has XP, it shows up for me. I can see everybody. We got edits. We got 2016. We got Jacob that Loves God. We got M. Dot. We got Isaiah. We got JJ. We got Solomons. We got Kid That Loves God. We got all these, much more. But yeah. You'll make your old streams public. Feel free to watch. Okay. So let me see. We got Ryan. All right. You're gonna invite 6 friends, and you have games. 2 boys, 5 girls. Oh, so you're gonna have a birthday party. A birthday party. Oh yeah, enjoy birthday parties too, because I don't go to birthday parties no more, but I don't party at all. That's one thing. I've been to a birthday party before, but I don't like parties at all. So I don't really do that. But honestly, I much rather just prefer something simple where I just have my family. I just talk to my family and I get my person. My person comes to my birthday or anything. Oh, y'all are having a hangout. Oh, so you're inviting people to your house? Are they coming to your house, or how does that work? Oh, you just invite 6 friends. Okay, you're not having a party. You just gonna invite them. Y'all just gonna sit and chat. But I remember when my friends had a birthday party, it would just be us. It would just be the guys. We'd have cupcakes, and we play like tennis and pickleball. I remember those days. Snap. Yo, I'm getting older. I'm getting super older. I'm getting a lot older. Wow. Time is flying. Before you know it, I would have been live streaming for like 5 years straight, 6 years straight, every day. What? That's gonna be wild. Yeah, college parties are bad. I don't party. So one thing about me in college, I'm not going to a single party. You started posting Gorilla Tag content. Oh, snap. How's that been going? Primal VR. Hold on. Let me check out your channel. Okay, so you've been making Gorilla Tag content. So how do you feel about Gorilla Tag? That's virtual reality. I know it used to be popular, but if I ever get, let's say, a VR one day, I want to play Red Hot, and I also want to play the one where you have to slice the different ones, like the blue and the red. I forgot what it's called. But I do want to play that game on virtual reality. If you're new here, welcome to the live stream. I hope you all are having a quite nice day. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. You only have 1 video so far, but it got you 1 subscriber. Yes, let's go. You love Gorilla Tag? All right. Hey, that's a start. But one thing about YouTube is you have to be persistent. You don't really have to be consistent, but you have to be persistent. So on your channel, morning walk is public under your live section. All right. If I had my TV, I would pull up the live stream right now, but I do not have my TV in here right now. So yeah. But I got a lot of things to accomplish. That one's Beat Saber. Yes, Beat Saber. Yes, yes. That's my favorite game. Beat Saber. I want to learn how to beat all the levels. And yeah, Beat Saber. That is the best, in my opinion. That is the most well-rounded virtual reality game I've seen so far, in my opinion. No worries. You can watch it. You can watch at your leisure. Oh, all right. On the first day you went up. All right. But yeah. Okay, red and blue. Red is winning. All right. You're gonna play some video games. Wait, which video games you about to play? Have a good night. God bless. Wait, Ryan, it's the weekend. Well, what kind of video games you about to play, Ryan? There ain't no way. I gotta find out what kind of video games you about to play, and then you can head out. But yeah, God bless you, man. Take care, and until next time, I hope. He's probably about to go play some Fortnite or some GTA or Call of Duty. But let's see. Let's actually find out before I snap. I was completely wrong. Twisted Metal 2012 on PlayStation 3. Twisted Metal. So is that like Guitar Hero or is that different? Twisted Metal, PlayStation 3. You have an Xbox? Well, I grew up I grew up on PlayStation. But Xbox and PlayStation used to have this giant debate versus which one was better. Uh it's a car combat game. Oh, a car combat game. That's new. I never heard of that until today. This is my first time hearing about that. So Twisted Metal 2012, PlayStation 3. So that means you were playing that game when you were younger. So in your teenage years, you started playing Twisted Metal, and you've been playing Twisted Metal into your adult years, or has it been different? Welcome everybody. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by the live stream. I hope you all are having a quite nice day. In this live stream, I talk about anything and everything. And so, yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you want. If you haven't, most people in here, mostly everybody who comes into my live streams, they already like and comment anyway. So I really don't even have to say all that. Yeah, you've been playing Twisted Metal as a series since 1998. Bro, you were... You were 4 years old. You were 4 years old when you first started playing Twisted Metal. Wow. 4. You started playing video games at 4 years old. Okay. Yep. Hey, I remember. 1994. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do remember a lot about my viewers. So if everyone, like the people who comment, I do remember things. I do remember Diego is going on a trip. I remember Edis has been joining consistently on my live streams. JT, welcome to the live stream. I won't be live streaming for too much longer, but welcome. How was your first week? Your first week of school, man. How was it? But snap, I'm back live streaming every day. Oh yeah, I've decided I am going to college. But I'm trying to figure out. I gotta make sure my payments are set first. So before I even say all that, let me just make sure everything's in place. Cause I got a lot I'm working on. I have 0 supplies. So I'm going in, I'm winging everything. Everything. For real. What do I remember about you? Okay, John Solo. I remember you told me you were John Solo. Well, John Solo used to come to my live streams and you had a different profile picture before you changed to Primal VR. And yeah, that's what I remember about you. Due to a lung issue, so playing video games help you stay still. Oh, snap. You gonna play saxophone in college? I wanted to, but my saxophone messed up and I haven't got it fixed. But one thing is for certain, I'm gonna get my saxophone fixed. I'm gonna buy a trumpet. I'm gonna buy a trombone. But that's when I start making money. I don't have a steady source of income right now, so yeah. But Yeah, I remember a lot about live streaming. Even though I took a break, I can still read comments and everything. So yeah, I can autocorrect comments. I can do all that still. And I just hit 100 minutes. This is day 4 and I'm already hitting 100 minutes. That is crazy. That is crazy work to just be on day 4. So this is about to get interesting. So we got 2 trumpet players. You did trumpet in school. You're a trumpeter, a trumpeter. But yeah, I do want to learn how to play trumpet. Trumpet has always been interesting to me, even though there's only 3 valves, 3 keys. But yeah, it's about to get real interesting in life. But you got 2 set violins. Well, 2 set violin is a great channel for music people. They play everything, right? They got woodwind instruments, brass instruments, uh, probably some percussion. They got pretty much every avenue. You chose the trumpet because of the 3 valves. Everything except violin. Bro, they could be like an inside joke. Do I make money from YouTube? No, I do not. No, I do not. I make $0.00 from YouTube. YouTube is my hobby. I don't make money from here. But if I ever do, I'll let y'all know. I will. Because, we're a very tight-knit community, I guess. That's what people say. But we are, everybody knows everybody here. And so I'll disclose. I'll disclose if I make money on here. Probably not the amount, but I'll disclose if I do. But right now, I make $0 from here. The recorder has over 400. The recorder has over 400 years of repertoire. 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 There we go. Repertoire. Okay. Cello lessons were torture. You also follow Sarah the Recorder Lady. What the world? That's a channel. Everybody join it when I'm about to end the live stream. Repertoire. 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 There we go. Repertoire. So over 400 years of history behind it. So what about let's see. Oh, Mozart, Beethoven. A professional recorder player. So does that mean okay, so we got the actual instrument of the recorder. And then we have, let's see, we have the instrument, and then we actually have the people who record the video. Well, not the videos, but the music sounds. Long time no see. What the world? Too low. Who's that? Oh, Jin. What the? You changed your name again? What the world? Yo, bro, everybody's getting a name change. I'm the only. Well, Ryan still had the same name for over years, but what the, bro? What you been up to? What you been up to? This is day 4 of me live streaming consistently. I am about to end my live stream though, but how about I see what you been up to? What the? Yes. All version and keys to all recording instruments from low bass to high pitch recorders. Nothing much. How about you, bro? Traveled the world. Well, I traveled. I went to Disney World. I got my license. And I got my special person now. I'm locked in. I'm about to go to college. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get it paid for. I'm getting college set up. And so big plans. But the thing about plans, you have to be very careful because your plan can end in a matter of a snap. But thank you. On the congrats for the license. But it took me years. It took me about 4 years to get my driver's license because yeah, 4 years. It took a long time. So to anyone out there who is working on getting their driver's license, don't be afraid. Don't panic. Just relax because when the time comes, you will get your license. You will get your license. Please keep speed on the racetrack. Oh, please keep speed on the racetrack. But yeah. Everybody's joining later on, but I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to get on my phone. So let me see if there's any last minute comments I'm about to read. And then after that, I'll probably head on to the next avenue for the night. Saturday is approaching, Sunday is approaching, the weekend is approaching. So yeah. You're a bit bummed out. Your Roblox account got banned for like 7 days. Bro, what'd you do? What'd you do on Roblox? What did you do? You got to be careful on the app. The driver's test was light work. You got yours in May. All right, congratulations. Guess what? I got mine in May as well. This is kind of crazy. It's been chill. Have a good night. We'll chat with you in your next stream. So, all right. So, let's see. I got my driver's license in May. But let me see. Anything. Yeah, it's wild. The Simpsons made an episode where they parody Roblox. You know, they say the Simpsons predicted the future. You know, with Donald Trump becoming president and everything, he made a T-shirt that didn't meet community guideline standards. Well, community standards. So yeah. So Red won. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and conclude here. Let's see. So Ryan was in first place with the XP today, 150 XP. Everybody else trailed behind, but yeah, first place was 150 XP. Second place was 100 XP. Third place was 75 XP. So yes, I do remember. Yes, rich people have too much free time. Well, too much free time, I would say. So when one become rich, when a person becomes rich, then they have an abundance of money. They can buy anything. But too much free time, I could agree with that. They have more free time than the average person. I could agree. But however, when you're rich, the money keeps flowing in. So you're gonna have to you do something for work, rather that be everybody working for you or something like that. So rich people, you don't really. The craziest thing is, you don't see rich people often. Even though rich people may have a lot of free time, you rarely see them. Like where do they lounge? Where is the rich people's headquarters? That is a great question. But I'll answer that next live stream. Yeah. I'll answer that next live stream. You don't have a job? I enjoy having a lot of free time. Like what? Wait, why don't people like having free time? I love having free time. That's one thing I don't understand either. I enjoy having free time. I really do. I'm not about to have as much I'm not about to have as much free time, but actually, all time you have is free time. You don't pay for time. So technically, everybody has free time, but that's besides the point. That's just getting practical. But I'm about to end the live stream here. You don't have a job yet. You're 17. Hey, it's all right. You'll get one. You'll get one because guess what? We work until we die, or we die. We work until we die, or people work for us until we die. So yeah, everyone's gonna have to get a job at some point. Even me. But yeah, only 3 more days of freedom, bro. Bro, I know way. Yo, Crane, welcome to the live stream. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it. It's 10:50 where I'm at. I know it's early and everything. Everybody gonna be up late, but I gotta go. I got things to attend to. Well, not things to attend to, but I gotta be on my phone for other stuff. You go into high school on the 11th? Okay, I got you. But yeah, everybody, I'm about to head out. Thank y'all for watching the live stream. God bless you all. And I hope y'all have a nice night or a nice day, depending on when you're watching this. But this is just day 4. More days to come. I'm streaming every single day. So yes, if you missed this live stream, hopefully you can catch my next one or my next one or my next one. So farewell, everybody. God bless y'all. And until next time, I hope. Later.